Okay, so today I'm going to do a quick video on how I am pre-wintering some of my plants that are supposedly non-hardy in Zone 7B, North Carolina. Here we're looking at one of my papaya. And I have a lot of these things, and I've recorded this the third time now because I keep saying avocado for these papaya. So if I say avocado instead of papaya later, disregard. I'm not going to start this video over again. So here again is one of my papaya that I have put a burlap sack over. I'm not going to fill it with straw or add any more mulch at this time. Here is one of my baby papaya plants. Everybody get a chance to prove themselves with me. And here we have another, sorry about the shadow. We have another papaya. And there's another there and out there. I'm not sure if you can see that one or not. But here's another papaya. And I have 4 more over in this area of the garden. 5 more actually. And so yesterday, this is not a papaya, this is my lemon tree. I am going to do a little better in protecting that thing this year. Last year, if you didn't see the first video on the lemon tree, it came back up. And so I'm going to protect this one. The other one I had to pull back up. I don't know if I overwatered it or what happened, but it came back up. And I think in my process of trying to make sure it survived, I overwatered it and killed it. I have the root in the house. I'm waiting to see if it comes back. But this is actually a lemon tree that I started from a seed. Here is yet another papaya. And if you're wondering why I have so many papaya, it's because my intention was to sell them. Yet another one. But anyway, my intention was to sell them, and they have not shown themselves male, female, or hermaphrodite for me yet. So I thought, okay, just plant them in your own yard. And so that's what I did. I am challenging myself with Mr. Pineapple. I have both of these pineapples behind my mailbox. And they've been here since about April, May, somewhere in there. And I'm going to leave them out. I've burlapped them as well to see if they survive my Zone 7B weather, winter weather. And here we have one of my blue Java ice cream bananas in burlap. And it's doing really well. I just planted it, I think, in May, about May 22nd. Actually, it's one of the smaller of the 3, but it's doing pretty good. Here is my second blue Java ice cream banana that will remain outside as well. As you can see, it's burlapped. And I'm thinking it's going to make it. I hope they make it. If they don't, oh well, I'll just buy more. But I have to try it before I know if it'll work or not. Here are 2 more papaya plants. Thing 1 and thing 2. And y'all, I am riding on the riding lawnmower. So forgive me all these stops and starts. But I'm on about 1.5 acres, and it would take way too long for me to walk to show you all of this. So that's why I'm riding and pausing as I go until I drive to the next area and then turn the mower off because it's much too loud to try to record. But there is yet another papaya. Not sure how long these things take before you can tell if they're male or female. I read somewhere 4 months, and I think I'm getting really close to 4 months, if not past 4 months. But I'm not able to tell yet. The next shot you'll see are going to be the larger papaya, which I put in the ground first. And so we'll see those in a second. Here are some of my larger papaya. And again, I'm still not able to tell male, female. If anybody knows how, other than the long stem, short stem growing close, it has not flowered. So that is why I'm not able to tell yet. Disregard all the weeds, because that's another chore that I have to get taken care of, that overgrown garden back there. And I'll put that on my to-do list maybe next weekend. But right now I want to do fun stuff, and so therefore I'm doing this. All right, stay with me. I got a few more things to show you, and one big surprise at the end. Yep, you guessed it. Here are some more papaya plants surrounded by a tree that came up out of the ground some years ago. But anyway, these were the last to go in the ground because I really just didn't know where to put them at. So I just kind of stuck them here to see what they're going to do. And they are probably some of the smaller ones. Actually, that one over there, let me get off of this thing so I can show you. This one over here, something was eating its leaves, but it's trying to grow them back. So I'm going to leave it be, and I'm going to help it along as much as I can. All right, back on the ride in Mobile to the last area that I want to show you. All right, these are the last two papaya that I will be showing you. They're pretty nice size. They all came from the same papaya that I bought from the grocery store. And so they all had the same everything, I guess, except for I didn't put them all in the ground at the same time. And actually, these aren't in the ground. What I did, I'm going to lift this and show you. I made a, let me get away from the shadow. I made a grow bag out of, the weed barrier. And the roots came through the bag, and as you can see, they have grown through the bag and connected to the ground. So that's how they are in the ground at this time. Before I do the final winterization, I am going to add some more potting soil to that, as well as some mulch. Now, for the big Mr. Orinoco. Say hello to Mr. Orinoco. This baby yesterday was mulched up really high. My husband built the little wood frame around it. We stuffed it with straw, and there's Mr. Orinoco. I actually have a frost blanket that will go on top when it gets a little bit colder. We got down to about 46 last night, but the days are still a little warm, so I don't want to cover Mr. Orinoco completely yet, but I'm kind of watching out for the weather to change totally. I'm still watering, not as much as I was before, and that's about it for Mr. Orinoco. I'm hoping he survives. Not hoping, I'm claiming that he's going to survive, and we're going to have some bananas sometime next year. That is my hope. All right, well, thanks for watching and being patient with me as I drove around all this terrain to show you what I'm doing with my plants, in particular the plants that they say will not grow in Zone 7B, North Kakalaki. So I will do an update video once I have filled these bags with the winterization that I'm going to use. And then, of course, I'll do a follow-up video in the spring to let you know how everything came out. Thanks for watching.